Well, we've all been enjoying these beautiful fall-like temperatures, but before you know it, the cold weather will be upon us. So what better time to think about further insulating your home?
But you're thinking you can't afford it, right? You need to think about that again. Here's why. Joining us today to tell us why we can't afford to not weatherproof, Mike Heyman of Window World of Delmarva. Thanks for joining us, Mike. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
We associate you with windows, but you're an expert on siding.
Well, we do siding as well as windows.
Yeah?
As a matter of fact, I brought a piece of siding with me just to show you what the differences are. This is what you see on most people's homes.
Right.
It's standard builder grade siding. It's about 35 to 38 thousandths thick.
Yeah.
And it bends.
Right.
And it covers the house. It looks good, but its most significant feature is it's cheap.
Ah, okay. All right.
So what we're trying to get people to use is insulated siding, which has a foam backing.
Okay.
And you have something that's called a Prodigy?
Yes, we have the Prodigy wall system, and we'll tell you something about that.
Okay.
Okay, now this is it right here, right? We're looking at it now?
Yes.
So what's the deal? The foam is back behind the siding.
First of all, the siding is much thicker. It's about 46 thousandths, and it has the glued-in foam, and that foam is about 1.25 inches thick. So the insulating property, we all know that foam is used to insulate most everything. That can insulate your house just like in a thermos or any other type of insulated thing.
Now the siding you have there, the typical siding that we're all used to, it's pretty flimsy, pretty thin. The Prodigy, it's durable, right?
Prodigy is much more durable. This siding, when it gets cold, it's fairly brittle. If you bang on it or shoot it with a BB gun or something like that, it makes a hole in it. The foam back siding, you can actually hit it with a baseball bat and it's just going to bounce off.
Wow.
So it's much more durable.
And I imagine it holds up in the strong wind as well too, because you go down the road and you see the siding flying off the house.
Yeah, with the foam backing, it makes the siding so much more rigid that it's practically impervious to high winds.
Now, a lot of us already have siding on the house. So what explains to me, what is it that makes the Prodigy system better? Is it just generally the foam?
Well, it's a combination of the foam. I mean, without going into a lot of detail about how it's installed.
The science, yeah.
The foam backing makes the siding stiffer. It adheres to the wall better.
Right.
And it's not going to flex. You see all these ripples in siding that you see on houses.
Yeah.
You won't see that with the Prodigy with the foam backing.
Okay.
And we actually have the differences right here, right? What do we see on the left there?
Well, on the left is regular siding without any insulation behind it. The one on the right, you can see the white foam backing, and that's glued in, and that's what gives it its insulation properties and its rigidity.
Okay, so we work on the siding with, say, the insulation is another layer of protection on the house.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we do that. I guess windows would be another good way to help weatherproof the house.
Yes, they would.
Yeah.
Between windows and siding, you can greatly improve the insulation properties of the house, and that is going to yield lower heating and cooling bills.
Always good.
Yeah, and worth the investment, I'm sure.
So we've got siding.
Absolutely.
We've got windows. That leaves doors.
Yes, we also do doors.
You can do the door thing. That's some good information there.
All
and
right.
it's good to, and sometimes you can actually install the new Prodigy over, if we have siding like this.
Generally speaking, if you have siding like this, we would take it off. It's not very difficult to remove. If you have asbestos shingles or something like that, we put the siding on over top because we want to seal that in.
Gotcha, gotta keep that in.
Of course, just to know what is best for you, you will come out and you will take a look at what you have and make a suggestion.
We can give you an estimate to put siding or windows in your house, and we do not charge for estimates. We only charge if you do something.
Okay. All right. If
Mike,
you would like that free, thank you so much, Mike. And if you would like a free home estimate, or if you would like to learn more about your potential savings using Window World of Delmarva's calculator, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the Show tab.
So like any of us really needs a reason to head to the beach on a weekend?
Come on. Twist my arm.
You gotta go.
Oh, okay,
You
I gotta
go.
go to the beach. Gotta go to the beach.
Just in case you need an arm twisted, though, we've got an arm twister coming up next. You need to stay right here.